This is Amy from Amy's Free Motion Quilting Adventures, and you can find my blog at freemotionquiltingadventures.com. And I just got a nifty little package which has my samples from the folks at Westalee Ruler Company, their new ruler toe. And so, since there seems to be a lot of folks online that do unboxing videos, I thought, what the heck, I'm going to do an unboxing video. So, the thing to keep in mind is I've talked to the makers, and this is not their final packaging that they've put together, but they wanted to get the ruler toe to me to test. So, that's what we've got here. Let's see, got some more paper. Okay, so, ooh, I see quite a few little goodies in here. We're going to check all these out. So, first things first, these lovely little ruler feet. Can you see that? Can I see that? There we go. Ruler feet. So we have two, one for a high shank machine, one for a low shank. They look to be die cast, which means they're going to be pretty sturdy. This is for a high shank machine. Checking, there you go. There you go. Now you can see it. Sorry. This is for a high shank machine, which my 6600 is a high shank machine, Janome 6600. And here is a low shank machine. A lot of your smaller sewing machines are going to be low shank machines. This is for the low shank type machine. I also have a smaller Janome 3160 that I'll be trying this one out. They have some nice heft. So it's not going to be something that's going to bend, and a lot better quality, I think, than some of these spring-loaded feet that I've seen on the market. Not necessarily ruler feet, because we don't have a lot of those available yet. But they're nice and heavy. So, high shank, low shank. Try to keep my hands where they need to be. Okay, so I'm going to get these onto my sewing machine as soon as I can, and we're going to try them out on my high shank and my low shank machine. And let's see what else we have in the box. First, I'm kind of excited about these rulers that they've included. They're fairly small. They are curve on one side, straight on the other. Says a 12-inch arc. And Westalee, I'm so glad that you use English measurements. I never really knew whether Australia did millimeters or centimeters or inches or whatever, but thank you for not making me have to convert to metric. Alright, so there's one. Now we've got another one, and there are two big differences. Like I said, I just opened the box, and so I'm learning about this on camera. And this is thinner. This template is thinner. That is so that it will work better with the low shank ruler toe. In talking to Bill, they want to make sure that there's plenty of clearance behind the ruler foot so that we can use the templates all the way around the foot. And so they've made them thinner. And of course, in the past, I've talked about make sure you use long arm rulers, the thicker long arm rulers. And let me grab another standard long arm ruler to compare. Ouch. Okay, so here's one of the very first long arm rulers that I bought. It is Rhonda's Double S ruler, small. And of course, I didn't start out with something easy like a nice straight ruler or curved. I had to choose double curves, but that's just, I'm stubborn that way. And let's compare the thicknesses here. Can you see that? This one is thinner. This is your standard 1/4 inch long arm ruler. This is smaller, and I know in the materials that they'll tell me what the thicknesses are of their templates. Like I said, I am unboxing as I go, and this one's even thinner, And like I said, that's so that we have better clearance around the ruler toe. And I'll go into that in a little bit, but I also want to point out this nice little ridge here for helping us get a good grip on the ruler. I have found with my fine line rulers, with the pegs, that is really handy for us domestic machine users to push with our rulers. No resistance strip like the fine line rulers, but of course we can add stuff like that on. And I believe also Westalee does sell some non-slip product for their rulers. So we've got our 2 rulers. Let me lay this out. We've got the thicker ruler, a thinner ruler. This is my standard long arm ruler. I'm just putting that over to the side. That was just to compare the thickness of the ruler. We've got our ruler toes, long shank, low shank, high shank, low shank. Still have more goodies in my bag. This is pretty awesome. So this is a 6-inch spiral template. It is the thin template made for the low shank ruler toe. And one of the things about these toes is they're not going to be hopping. And in talking to the folks at Westalee, they brought up that most long arm machines do have a hopping foot. And because they really hop to get over those seams when they're quilting, you know, long arms are designed to quilt quickly and to hop right over large seams. And so you really need to have that thick ruler to accommodate all that hopping. And with a non-hopping foot on a domestic sewing machine, we really don't have that hopping action, so we can go with a thinner ruler. And I think that will open up a lot of flexibility for people who maybe don't have a lot of rulers or are buying other rulers. I like to hope that if you're using less material in a ruler, then people can buy it a little bit more affordably. I have not compared prices to see if that's true, but I sure hope it is. Also for storage, because rulers take up a lot of space. So this is the 6-inch spiral, grooves in there to help you line things up to do designs. Now this little bit of plastic, now I haven't opened up the pamphlet that comes with all this material that tells me about everything, but I believe from talking to the folks at Westalee that this is a little guide to help you adjust your ruler foot up and down the shaft. Let me show with the high shank because it's got a little more adjustment available. This is the high shank foot. See the slot? So you can use you'll have your screw from your machine poking out here, and you can raise or lower your foot by sliding it in that groove and then retightening. And then this little plate is to help keep it so it's hovering above your quilt. It's a little hard to raise and lower the foot and do the screw at the same time and hold it in place, so they've provided this little plate to help you do that. Now here we've got, get it the right way, this is their Spinifex number 4 with a 3.5 pedal design. It's got a little key so you can take it off. That was something with the Pars Real rulers that I found kind of frustrating. They had no way of removing the ruler from your stitching without breaking thread. And this has a keyhole in order to allow you to do that. Top Anchor Quilts also has these type of key things so that you can remove the rulers. Let's see, this is for a high shank machine. It's a little thicker. What else do we have? We have a little green thingy. It says Westalee on it. I have absolutely no idea what this is for. So now I suppose the thing to do would be to get out the literature. So this is the pamphlet for the ruler foot for domestic machines. Hopefully I'm holding that where you can see. Opening it up. Looks pretty clear and easy to read. Yes, that little black plastic thing is, as I thought, for adjusting the height of your foot. I see nothing about the little green thingy. Maybe it's just a handy letter opener. It's about the same size and shape as a letter opener. I don't know. I will have to do some more reading on that. Da, 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 da. One thing you need to know, well, there's a couple of things. The ruler foot is higher than your standard foot, and you should not lower your needle when the foot is raised. I have found that out with my Janome ruler foot. Do not use the needle down function when the foot is raised. There's just not enough clearance because the foot is so nice and thick. And the same goes with this. I think that's the same with just about any ruler toe that you're going to find. I don't see anything at the moment about this little green dooflachi. But anyway, that is my unboxing for the Westalee designed ruler foot for domestic sewing machines. I am so excited to get this finally and to try it out. Thanks for watching. Oh, I should cover that has this little groove right here in the front. Okay, and you think, well, if I have such a nice thick foot to keep my ruler from sliding under my needle, why would they cut it out? And that's to give you some extra visibility. Alright, it's not all the way through, it's just partially through, just enough so that you can see your needle a little bit, because this is the front of the foot. That's where we're going to be looking at. And so another great thing about it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.